What up, Snowmageddon? Starting late. Whoa, hit some weird button. Good morning, everyone. How's it going? Oh my goodness. Is Slack open? No, it's not open. Okay, cool. It is Snowmageddon. It's crazy outside. It's not really crazy outside. I mean, I grew up in so much snow. I grew up in Ohio, so it's like snow everywhere. So, you know, it's whatever. Hey, Carlo. How's it going, Razmusk? Carlo. I should probably tweet out some stuff. Let's do that. Hey, Jim. How's it going, buddy? Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Oh, jeez Louise. Yeah, it was a good morning last night. Yeah, I was home fine, actually, from work. Like I said, I got home, streamed a little bit, hung out a little bit, which is totally cool. Oh, can you see stuff over here? I could just move the camera. Like, I could just move the camera, but I'm just going to move over a little bit. Yeah, so I got home just fine. Stayed inside mostly for the most part. Hung out, got to play in the snow a little bit last night. I was like, whoa, cool, snow. Check it out, snow. But it's maybe... It is definitely 4, 5, 6 inches. Maybe. to, I guess that'd be like 15 centimeters or so. Snow, maybe. It's still coming down, actually. It's definitely covered the wires. Internet still works. Power still works. We're good to go. So nothing too crazy there. Morning, Apine. Hesopas. Jess in the chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's pour some coffee. Got my chess.com mug. Boom. Although I will say, we did a Trader Joe's run. I talked about this yesterday. We got our food early, but I forgot to get coffee. So it's the last of the coffee. So I'm gonna have to venture out in the snow today and see what coffee place is open and go from there. So, but I got coffee now, so that's all that matters. Fresh V60. Literally, that's what I was making ahead of time. When there's a countdown, it means I'm making coffee. If you hadn't been aware of that. Although I should have a camera on the coffee. Like on the coffee making process. That would be interesting. I'm gonna investigate this at some point. Coffee cam. All right, cool. Morning vibes, cool. All right, so let's do this. Coffee cam 5000. Slow drip cam. I like that. It's a good idea. There's an app from Elgato that I think I can screen. I can like use this as a camera and then do maybe something special with it. Grimorde, thanks for the follow, buddy. Appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, let's do this. So let's pop over. I got too many mice, too many things. Boop. So I'm gonna upgrade some stuff today. I got real excited for 3.5 that just came out. 3.5. We also did where's it at? .NET Foundation. There we go. On the .NET Foundation. YouTube channel is where we do our stand-ups. So if you come in, you can see our videos. We just did another stand-up not too long ago, so we got about 500 views on there. Worth a view, I would say. I should actually be doing this .NET Foundation. See, you didn't think I was going to update Nightbot in my little commands, but I did. I got them. So let's see. Copy link. Put that in the dash. Where's my chat at? I got so many things going on. Boop. Oh, I guess I'd already started watching it, so you probably don't want that. That's probably what you want. There you go. In fact, since I'm logged in, I have complete control over this puppy. Isn't that great? How do I do this thing where I edit customize channel? Look at this. Someone gave me access to the foundation. So let's edit this. My playlist. Yeah, I want that. That's interesting. I wonder why it does it in any random order, because I definitely have that one. Like I added that one to it, but it's not on here. Where's my playlist? Just having fun. See, 52 videos. Huh. Oh, they're like alphabetical. I don't want that. Edit playlist settings. Ordering manual. Date added newest. Boom. There we go. Now we're talking. Fixed it. Thanks, YouTube. Perfect. Okay, cool. So anyways, I was super excited about Xamarin.Forms 3.5 and some cool things going on here. The biggest one that I love is, of course, Bindable Layouts, and it had me thinking immediately that inside of my Xamarin Evolve conference app, I use these faux list views everywhere, and they're super gross, and I want to clean those up. And do all sorts of great things. Like this is this friends list that is just bound to a list of data. And we have this all over the place, so many places. And I'm going to show you the code. And you're going to be disgusted. But at the time, I had to do it this way. I also probably want to try to clean up some of the toolbar stuff if I can. But just by updating, I think I just get a bunch of good accessibility stuff. We'll see if we can look at some span stuff. There's tons of pull requests in here too, so I'm going to go ahead and upgrade it. So let's see here. Oh, yeah. I will do that. I'll do that today. I have to wait at least 24 hours per Twitch. But I'll go through today and I'll go ahead and update all those. I also just need to update this thing in general. 2 months ago, update nuggets 3.1. Ugh. Probably need to go through and do some stuff. Let's see here. And we'll create a new thing. Jim asks, with Azure for developers, using it for training testing is a developer program? You can use, well, if you just have an Azure like free credits, probably you get like 200. The free trial is what you probably want. There's a lot of free tiers of items too. There's a lot of like free backends and things that you can pick from. Maybe not free databases, but those free credits will get you there. And then if you have Dev Essentials, Visual Studio Dev Essentials, not to be confused with Xamarin Essentials. Hey, Blounty, how's it going, buddy? VS will give you 20. It's also the you get a bunch of different services for free for a year, and I guess more stuff too. So give those a look. But yeah, the Blounty in the chat. Okay, so let's go into. I don't even have it cloned. What? Who am I? Let's clone this pup. I don't have it cloned. Okay, interesting. Let's see, conference. Let's see. Whoa, that one. Let's put this in GitHub. Let's put this here, nice and short. Yeah, I mean, mostly for Azure development, there is like free tiers of items. So let's say you're creating like an Azure web app, right? There should be a web app service, and then you should have a free tier right here, free to try. Boop, 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 boop. So you get like a bunch of them for free. No, you're not, it's not gonna be fast. It's gonna like kind of spin up, spin down, you know, quite often. But a lot of those items like that are gonna help you out because a lot of the items are free or have a free tier to try out in general. Let's see. Mega asks, Mega, I want to use a stack layout tap gesture recognizer to change master details detail page. Is that possible? Probably. You can add a tap gesture to anything. So I don't know what you're trying to do specifically, but give it a try. I don't know. That'd be good. Give it a try. Tap gesture into change master details detail page. I'm sure. I'm not positive. Unable to clone. Excuse me. Email support at github.com if you have continued problems. Okay, so this put it in a place where I didn't want it. I didn't want it there. Unable to access that. Okay. Let's close the folder. I want you cut. I want it into GitHub. Oh, it's already here. Oh. Delete. I want those short URLs. Short URLs. Paste. Team Explorer. Good old Team Explorer. I guess if I check out something else and then remove I could say add. Oh, so many folders. I wish there was a way somewhere to just change the default clone directory. If anybody knows how to do that, you'll be my hero forever, probably. Actually, you know what? I'm curious if there. Hold on. Tools. Options. Before we get crazy with this, where's the GitHub? GitHub general. See? Ooh. I'll do all this stuff. So the one thing I want to do is I want to change where it clones to by default, and it can't do that, and it's very upsetting. It's very upsetting. Let's open this pup. I'm a little worried. Some data objects. Got a bunch of stuff in here too. Oh man. I at least had gone through one point and updated everything to .NET Standard libraries, so that was really good. Definitely cleaned up the code a lot, which was good. I need to move all these icons and stuff too. This is terrible. Really clean it up. Like, look at all these things. Oh gosh, I was just like being lazy. I was being so lazy. I'll show you. I'll tell you why too. But okay, UI test. Look at that. All right, let's manage nuggets. Let's see what's installed here. Ooh, gosh. Okay, install. Lots of good stuff. That's good. How about updates? Take care of the quick ones first out of here so we can use some of this stuff. Oh, I should get my... Oh, I have this phone here too. How do I do this? All right, hold on. I'm gonna move this laptop around. Don't unplug laptop. Stay alive. Oh gosh. There we go. Bam. Okay. Cool. I gotta KonMari my desk today. It's a hot disaster. Since I'm stuck inside anyways, might as well do that. Okay. So, quick wins. App Center Essentials. That should be easy enough. Oh gosh. Oh my. Okay, let's do install.
I'm way up, I feel blessed.
All right. Did that do it? No, it did not do it. That's cool. Why wouldn't that do it? Oh, probably that one failed. Update. Thanks, PH by Design. PH Balance by Design. I appreciate that. Appreciate that very much. All right. Then the other thing I like to do here for funsies, because sometimes things just aren't going to update. So let's see. Well, we'll walk through it in general. We'll update everything first. Let's see. As it updates. Look at all those nougats. Look at all those nougats. Oh, that was a bunch of nougats I can remove. Why do I have some of this? What is that in there? Square Picasso. Why do I have that in there even? What is happening? Oh gosh. Do you like the... Hey Matt. Do you just like that spinner? That loading spinner? Nougat. It can almost do it on a Surface 2 with 16 gigs of RAM. Nougat. You got it. You got it, Nougat. I have faith. The biggest concern is support libraries, probably. That's my biggest fear in life. Ooh. It's because I have those maps. I should just remove the map. That's what I should really do. But we'll see. Look at it go. It's definitely doing stuff. Oh, I'm not even plugged in. I should probably juice it up. I'm not even charging the laptop. Fire it up. Enable power super mode. Okay. That updated. Only 35 nougat. Everyone loves just a good old nougat update. Mm-hmm. Come on. Come back to life. Come back to life, Nougat. It's fun just to watch Nougat spin. Like, you got this, Nougat. 30 people watching. Hey, everyone to the stream. Lots of people. Awesome. That's pretty rad. I know people love it. People love the Nougat. Look at it go. Look at it go. Oh, it did it. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's great. That's good. That's good. Support libraries. They are scary. They're scary for everyone involved. Oh, that updated even though it gave me all these errors. That's interesting. There's just so many things in here. It doesn't know what to do with itself. Oh, I'm a little worried there. So here's what you do for Nougats. Ready? Okay, so the first thing that we need to do in this app is we're going to go ahead and retarget this one to do 9.0 because we want that hotness, the new hotness. Okay. Now I just upset this project so much. It just is furious with me, most likely. And if this bug is still in where it freezes your app, which I'll be very upset with if so, Pierce, then I will go yell at somebody. Let's see here. App conference. What you do is you open in code. Well, there's an open Visual Studio button. That's cool. Package reference. Yes. Oh, I already removed packages.config. Don't you worry. That was hell. That was terrible. But that's the thing, is this is even package reference. So it's not even, that's the nice thing at least. So if I go into here, right? This is probably trying to upgrade all my stuff right now. Oh, it did update it. Cool. I don't know what it's yelling about. Okay, so let's go in here and let's see if we have a 1.1.0 somewhere. No. Let's see what else we have then. Let's go into our Android project. I can't wait until we get onto a new system. Look at it, it's so big. Look at all those drawables. There's got to be a way to clean this up one day. One day. Oh, one day. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Image circle, MVVM helpers. Folder refresh. Green. I don't know why I have Picasso. I'm going to clean that up here in a second. External maps, image circle. Here we go. So I just have all these. Easy peasy. This is how you do it. You just go in, you search for this, and you say, give me all those. And then let's make sure that this is all saved. Save. And you say, okay, I'm going to replace it with 28.0.0.1. Then you just do it. Boop. And then you find this. And then you say, okay, so I'm going to replace that with 1.1. Say, find it. You update all of them. There we go. Then we'll find this version of Xamarin.Forms. Boop. And then we go into Xamarin.Forms. Nougat. Everyone loves updating Nougats. 360 preview. No, I want this hotness right here. Hey, Gumshoe. Welcome back. Welcome back to the chat. All right, so then we do save all, but then we also look and we say, get out of here. Then we say, we're worried because we have this version of Google Play Services, which is scary. So let's look this up. I'm so worried. Oh, good. What did John Dick do? So we probably want this. Dependencies, though, are on base, which has a dependency on basement, which has a dependency on 26. Oh, that's easy peasy. That shouldn't be a problem. Let's grab this here. Boop. Go away. VS Code, could you be any more annoying sometimes? I don't want your updates. All right, so then we're going to update these. Boop. Those are the ones that I know of. I think when you're doing just like the whole thing, just do it here because it makes it easier. Just life. Look around. Look at life. I like to modify CS projects directly. That's my life. Then you set this reload all button, and then you're like, it's totally gonna work, right? Fingers crossed. There are definitely some things I refuse to update, such as this stuff, the SQLite client store stuff. I need to. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, I could probably also update. Where's SQLite at? I hope the music is coming through because it'd be a lot better if it was. So, ooh. Now, of course, you have to make sure that your versions actually you don't have duplicates, right? You don't want that because that would be bad. Because if a bunch of things have the same version number, then that would be bad news. So, is there any way I can override a C# file in Visual Studio for Mac? Unfortunately, I hadn't had the time to set it up with Git yet. Recover and overwritten file? Negative. No. You should set it up with Git from the beginning, Carlo, and just do it for your own sanity check. You don't even need to put it in GitHub. You can just do it locally. Just git new, just add it. And then you'll have all the tracking, and you should do all your commits in there. Else, yeah, it's gone. Unless you have Time Machine. The Baron of Cheese. Unless you have Time Machine set up on your machine, you're not going to get it back. It's going to be gone. It's going to be gone. Look at how mad Visual Studio. I should have closed the solution ahead of time. That's what I should have done. Get out of here. Get out of here, Visual Studio. Go. Go away. There we go. All right. Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy. I mean, unfortunately, that's the kicker, right? Is that you need to put it in Git immediately. But you can just create one locally. Do it now. Just do it now, so that way you don't have to worry about it. And then as you're working, you can check in as you go. Frank puts his in Dropbox, which is a terrible idea. I don't recommend that, but that's true. See, Baron of Cheese says, the Baron says, hey, don't worry, be happy. You can write it and it'll be super optimized now because you've already done it once, and it'll be great. And you can just be like,
It should also read that I crushed it from 2013 to present.
I don't know anything about a Git button, but so does Visual Studio for Mac have a right-click add to Git button? Because like here, if this didn't have it, you could just say add Git, and then you could just do it locally too. So, okay, ooh, we're back. All right, let's look at our nuggets now. Oh, let's also put this in a branch. New branch, mots, forms 350. See, then you can put it in a branch, and you can be like, boom, get in it. Yeah, you can just do install Git. Oh, yeah, you can install Git, or the GitHub desktop app is good too. And then you can just do Git init anything, I guess. I let the stuff handle it for me. Or what you can do is you can download the GitHub desktop client. So you go to desktop, or Git Kraken, or everyone just list your favorite Git client in the chat. Just list your favorite Git client, anything that you're using, whatever you want. Install that. And then you say new repo, and there's add all your code over there, basically. That's what you can do. So, terminal PowerShell, interesting. That's one way to do it. I mean, I do like sometimes you gotta drop to the command line. Source tree. All right. Also love it's a paid app, but Tower Git. Great app. Git Tower. Phenomenal app. It was on Windows, now on Mac. Let's see if this is just /Mac. Yep. It's a beautiful Mac app too. Just really, really beautiful. I like that a lot. Get Kraken. Fast and Furious GitHub thing. I don't know what that. Get Kraken. Yeah, Get Kraken. Get Kraken. Get Kraken's also funny because it's Get Kranken. Get Kraken. Get. I guess you need the Git client. What's Glowboards? Oh, they're trying to compete. I see. Axosoft. That's cute. That's yeah. So this is good. It also looks like Git Tower a little bit, but I like Git Tower a lot. It's cool. Is it possible to change a private Git repository to an enterprise down the road? Yeah. You just, I mean, in the world of like Git, it just wherever you're putting it. So the Git history will always remain. You can put that in a different repository and upload it to somewhere else all the time. It's a little bit trickier, but it's pretty easy to do. You can definitely do that. Yeah. You gotta put those nuggets. NuGet. No. It's not spelled NuGet. It's called Nugget. It's a nugget. In fact, if you go to nugget.com, somebody owns that and refuses to give. I like how you can just. I've done this so many times where you can click to learn about NuGet or just go to nuget.org. It's pretty funny. I do like that. Okay. I guess I can update node at a time. That feels safe. It is fine. It took me years to find that because I'd always gone to the right place. Look at this update list looking so grand. Okay, I feel great. See how much faster it was if I just come in and just modify all these things in VS Code. Got to work on this. I'm gonna show this to the NuGet team. NuGet team, look what I did. Fix it. Okay. So what I really want to look at is I have this UI library. What is it dependent on? What's it mad at? Node at time. Oh, it didn't install properly. Oh, I also want to see what I have installed. I wonder why is this even in here still? Where's that share plugin at? That's interesting. It's like lingering around.
Some people dream of success while you're gonna wake up
and work hard at it.
Nothing is impossible.
Breaker TV, hey buddy, welcome back for month 4. I love it. Plugging out share. Ooh, what is going on here? Why does this have a .ui? Why is this? Oh, there's a packages here. Why is that there? It's just lingering around. It's just hanging out. Just hanging out. What's it doing? What you doing there? What you doing there? Get out of here. Psh, psh. Thank you. Next. I was like, what is it doing there? What you doing there? Oh. Okay, that project.json. Oh, I probably just updated stuff, probably not even correct yet. It's just ignoring stuff. Edit? Oh, that's interesting. It's like it's just an old app, but it's like I'm pretty sure that all this stuff is in here. No? Oh, it's not in there. Weird. Huh. No, I already migrated it. I already migrated it. Yeah, I'm upgrading everything here. Do appreciate Breaker for the resub. Of course, any subs they all get.
I'm way up.
Blounty, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. They all get donated to charity. So if you want to be so kind, do that. That'd be lovely. So no, I'd already updated it here. Like, look, I'll show you that I updated it already to it's already here. Look, right here. But the packages was just sitting around. I don't know. I must have not deleted it or something, or might not have upgraded it correctly. But it is now. Oh, now my menu gets restored. That's good. Now, I did. Mooch did. So, all right. So Vatsoli, Agoli asks, am I get or Azure DevOps for package management? Well, there's two different. So Azure DevOps has kind of enterprise package management for your company. So you have to have like it's private. It's a private feed. I don't think they've added public feeds to it yet. So you have to kind of use MyGet for the public feed. I've been requesting many a times have them to add public management feeds. So maybe they will in the future. But what is this project.json? Why is this here? But I don't want that. That's not even in there anymore. It's very strange. Like, it like didn't uninstall these or something. It's very confusing. That's mostly it. So just get rid of those. I'm like, why is that thing installed? Oh, what am I also using? Picasso. I like how this is not updating at all. That's good. I'm just gonna get rid of my dependencies. Manage. Oh yeah, who's using external maps? All right, I'm gonna uninstall this because I don't want that in my life. But I do want Glidex. I do want that Glidex X in my life. Make things fast. Boop. Then I need to get this. Put that into my main activity code. Did it not unfold? Oh, it didn't install. Oh, it did install. Interesting. Okay. There you go. Using Android Accord. Glide X will automatically optimize all of the images for us on Android, and it's all managed correctly under the hood. So instead of custom C# classes, I don't use FF image loading because it's a little bit too everything's in C# like references and all that jazz in general. So I prefer to go the core underlying route of using the built-in Xamarin.Forms stuff and then optimize it for it automatically resizes, does everything. Glidex is like the best thing ever. I need to do a blog post on this, but yes, like here's the memory usage thing. So it automatically takes your images in the world of Android, and it handles things in the Android graphics bitmap instead of the C# bitmap for you. And Glide is the recommended like approach for even Android developers. So it's the jam. It's the jam. They just need to integrate it, I think. I'm going to try to make that a 4.0 feature. Just do it. Just pull in the code and make it happen. Because it's pretty great. It works with like basically just about everything. So, yep, it's the best. Let me put that in the chat. Let me put it in the chat. Glide X. Let me put that in the chat. Okay. Oh, so many people on today. That's good. Glide X. Yeah, just look for Glide. Not that I'm not about that FF image loading life in general. It does a lot of cool things though. It does a bunch of other things like FF image loader is cool because it does like the fading, does like the default, does a bunch of cool stuff for you. But in general, what's cool is if you're just using the default stuff, this is just gonna make it way faster. So, all right, cool. This all looks good. So many things. I guess that's in there. Interesting. Okay. This has a bunch of nougats for no reason. Where's my manage at? Boop. Boop. All right, so how come this isn't showing me what it's installed in? Close, I guess. Save that. So many packages. It's all support libraries though, so it's whatever. The default stuff doesn't eat RAM when you have 20 instances. James, I like the bare metal. Yeah, I like packages that I create. Here's a pro tip. I like packages that I create. So, like, I worked with Bob on the calendars plugin a little bit. I've created this library. I created this library. I mean, we created App Center, but I created plugins. I created this. I created this. I created this. I created, you know, this. I put stuff in the app that I created because that's what I, you know, use. If that makes sense, but it should be built in to Android. I agree. I'm gonna yell at Peppers about it because I think it should just be there. Nikki, I don't. It should definitely cache the images if they're all on the same page, from my understanding. So that should work, but I'm not 100% sure exactly how. I mean, it's gonna have times 20, right? You're gonna have 20 bitmaps still, so you can't be like, oh, I don't have the bitmaps anymore. So I think that's the thing to think about in general. So many nougats. I think I deleted everything that I wanted to. Okay. So let's see what I'm doing over here. So the first thing I want to do is I want to show you my home page, feed page. And yeah, Matt Leibowitz asks if external maps are replaced by essentials. It is, yes. And in fact, I should probably go do that. External maps. There we go. So this puppy here is no longer available. So this definitely can do using essentials. And do we not even have a, you know what the problem here is too, and just in life, is that there is no, bad James, there is no, oh gosh. Why is Windows search like terrible? It's just here. Go to open file location. Where's it at? Nope. Get editor config. I'm like, there's no editor config in this thing. Why is there no editor config? Just in general. Let me add item in here. Boop. There we go. I was like, why is there no editor config? So we should probably add that in there. Oh, let me look at. So yeah, inside of here, we can, oh, now we can remove this, I guess. Loop. My find results at. There we go. So we have this here using Xamarin Essentials. So yeah, instead of doing this navigate to title, what we should be able to do now is Essentials or maps dot open async. And this takes in a location or lat long. And then it also takes in new map launch options. Oops. Which is name. That's going to be the location title. And navigation mode equals default, probably. There we go. What you mad about? Oh. I think it just automatically opens, so I don't think we get back a boolean, no. So we'll just do it. Cool. Yeah, so that will just clean that up a lot. And then what else do we have? Oh, we have all these assemblies to include. That was for, oh wow. It's definitely still pulling those down. That's crazy. All right. Boom. What's it mad about? Oh. Entire project. This is my favorite thing. So here's all these things. Go ahead and reply var. Done. Boom. Off topic, but as long as you have it there, will plugin permissions be built into Essentials? It's missing in Essentials documentation. So, well, each of the, good question, Nikki. Yes. So Essentials will handle doing the prompting the permissions for you when you go and request like geolocation or something like that. But it's not going to necessarily fix up like have you requested or whatnot. We have an open issue on it that we're going to be looking into to fix up just in general. So yeah, at some point we plan on adding, at least for the ones that we support already today. All right, let's go through this page and let's see how I can fix this up. So I have it inside of a always scroll view. That's good. Gonna fix that up a little bit. All right, so there's a lot of squiggly, so that's good. And let's close this down. So what I have inside of here is this one's okay. This one's like notifications. It just shows the latest notification in general. So there's like a stack, there's a grid, there's a header. I guess why do I have it inside of a stack layout? I have a card view with a stack layout, which is stacking stuff. Okay. Announcements. It's interesting. I just do that for fun, I guess. Header. Stuff. Dynamic resources. Not sure why. Stack layout. So here we can do color equals on platform. Android equals static resource accent. Does that work? Whoa. Cool. Get rid of that. That much looks much better. Text, converters, date, style ID, upcoming sessions. Oh, so I guess this, how do I do this one? I thought I had a, see, non-scrollable list view. That's what we want to get rid of. So let me see if I can, let's see if this app compiles. an always scroll view. Yeah, what is an always scroll view? So always scroll view. always scroll view. That's a good one. Let's see what it does. It's been a while since I did this, so I have errors. That's good. Yeah, so an always scroll view is in iOS, and I just make sure that it always bounces vertically. That's all. That doesn't even need to be a custom render at this point. It just needs to be an effect, to be honest with you. Like most of these, you know, can just be an effect, like turn off scrolling, turn on scrolling, you know, type of thing, like always, and it just turns on bounce or not. But we're gonna remove a lot of stuff in here anyways. So what was my error? Clipboard. Oh, so we changed it. We did. Whoa, it totally fixes it for us. Wait, there we go. We changed some APIs in Xamarin Essentials. That's what happened. Data transfer is no longer that. It should be share. Request. That's good. That should be it. Okay. So there's two. There's a scroll. Oh. What did we do? Where's my... Oh. Sender. That's funny.
Way up, I feel blessed.
Raphael, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Yes, that's what we're doing. It's totally going to happen. I'm so happy. I just want to show you what I'm doing here. So what I would have before inside of this page... Oh, yeah, we're going to get rid of square. Picasso. So I updated too many things. Oh, look, it's so mad at me. Oh, gosh. Oh, my goodness. Go away. Suppress that. There we go. So, yes. So what we want to do is... Let's go. It's like a plug-in error. Request builder. Let's see what it has. Load. What does load have? It has a bunch of stuff. Nothing interesting, I would say. Is there like a... backup? No. To ask him about that. There we go. Raphael. I know my turtles. I know my turtles. Alright, so... Oh, this is supposed to do in the entire... Oh, solution. There we go. Yep. Oh gosh. Come on, Visual Studio, you got this. Boop. I also added my editor config, so I'm like, oh, I bet a whole bunch of stuff is broken. So yeah, what we want to do here is what I was doing before. If you come into my feed page, the bummer part is I would have this feed that would come in, and right here, I would have to adjust the height of the session view models every single time. It was quite terrible in general. So it's definitely an issue. Now, I also believe that I need to probably do a tap gesture recognizer, though, on these items in general. But there's like a nicety here, which is obviously the list session view has a item tapped on it. So do we get the item tapped over here? I don't think so. So that's kind of the ups and downs here of whatever I'm doing. There is something on Android where you can apply a ripple on top of it though, but I'm pretty sure we want to try to get rid of that. So notifications, don't care. So yeah, what we want to do is say first. Yeah, see then there's like a separator color in between these. Here's the item template, right? Just then here's the cell. You can see what it looks like. Let's see if I can. I just want to do it before and after, just so we kind of know what we're working with here. Let's see. Oh, thanks, Raphael. Yeah, we love the essentials, all day essentials. So what we probably want to do, if this is just stacking up stuff, so we have like loading sessions, no sessions, views, and then we have a grid. That's very interesting. Oh, we add, this is just adding a, so this is just adding a space underneath. Like, I wonder if I just add a margin of 0, 0, 0, 30, 0, top right, bottom. Oh, this is a width. What is this doing? It adds a width to the column. What is it doing? I'm so curious. Like, what is this doing? It has a width, 2 columns. I don't know what it's doing. It just looks like it's not doing anything. Huh. Doesn't seem to be doing much. Huh. Label section. Whoa, gosh. Yeah, it's not doing much. We can definitely do... Then... Oh. Alright, now it's actually debugging, so let's see here. Although I wonder if I'll see any of my sessions. We should see some dummy data. Okay, so we're not going to see anything here, so that's good. Sessions. Not now. I should put this so that there's some dummy data here somewhere. No upcoming favorites. Let's definitely have to return that somehow. So this is going into our mock backend. Stores, favorite store. There's my view model. This is my feed view model. And what are we getting? We're getting our refresh command. 3 tasks. It's updating stuff everywhere. It's like apply to the entire solution. Michael, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that, buddy. We're gonna attempt to do anything today while I do this. So I think I can. It's analyzing all my code, every single file of code. Maybe I shouldn't do that too much. Okay. So So this is my mock store. So let's go to our, so the feed is gonna go call our notification store, session store, get next sessions, and load social. Oh, interesting. That's still live. That's interesting. That's fine. It's fine. Don't you worry. Project. Maybe project will be better. There we go. Apply. Okay, so favorite command. All right, so where's my... We say if debug. Oh, else if, yeah, so... I thought I had like a bunch of tweets in here by default. No? Let's see. New list of tweet. Create a date equals date time. What is this thing? Date time dot. How? Screen name. Let's see here. Let's put some dummy data in here. That's good. Text. Sounds like something I would say. Yeah. Where is something I did that was good? Where's a good tweet that I probably did? All right, then any good images? Like this is a good image. Copy image address. Just see what this looks like here. Okay. So at least we have that. And then I want to make sure that inside of our session store, which is my mock one, get next session, session store.
Some people dream of success.
Ooh, Alicio coming back for that resub.
Nothing is impossible.
Month 4, baby. Month 4, baby. Get next session. So this is my mock one. Yeah, so this one is just like, it should just do random ones. I think I was doing this in the future just to do anything. Let's say if debug else and if good old debug. All right, so what I should be able to do is just say return sessions dot take 2. to, can I just do that? Does this return non-enumerable? It does. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's try this again. Go away. Oops. Oh, I was like also fixing up code because inside of here, I hate this so much. What we should be able to do is say like on platform. And then iOS equals whatever this is. I think we just shove this in this, maybe? Yeah, there we go. And then Android equals this. And then UWP can equal this. There we go. Oh, so much better. That looks 1,000 times better. Just cleaning stuff up. Sounds like a homework assignment. Yeah, it should. I could reuse HTTP clients if I need to, but oh, who knows? Who knows what's right in life? So yes, we want to go into our feed store. Did I? Uh-oh. I did. Good one. Let's cancel it again then. Check this out. Android, iOS. And in fact, this should be like the default. This should be like the default. And then, because these are the same, right? So really I could just do that. Clean it up a little bit. Padding. I'm still very confused as to if I go into my favorites page, feed page, like why, what is going on here? Why is that there? Oh. Uh-oh, got some bits from the blount. Can we just use that in a Xamarin app? We should just be able to, right? So here's our app. Now it looks a lot better. There we go. I could probably fix up a little bit of this, but yeah. So now we got this stuff. It looks like a right margin of 34. It does look like an ad hoc margin of 34 for no reason, which is great. So what I like here is that I get this ripple here and this line separator. In general, that just looks beautiful. Party Blownie. Party Blount. Thanks, Blount. So, well, this is a list view, though. That's my problem, right? This is a list view, and that's not great because a list view inside of a scroll view causes a lot of issues. So, what we want to do for now, let's go ahead and just remove this. And where's my comment out button? There we go. So I think you're right. So I think here we can just do this. And then margin equals 0, 0, 0, 0, 34, 0. Because that would be on that side over there. There we go. And then what we should be able to do is say stack layout, because we're going to stack these down. And let's just make it happy and close that out. And then we should be able to reuse this data template. Now, I don't need a view cell, though, because I don't need one. Oh, let me hold off for now. Then what I can say is data.
I'm way up, I feel blessed.
What is it? It's called Mehayum. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. So it should be called Bindable Layout item source. That's what I want. Bindable Layout dot item source equals a binding to sessions. There you go. And then a bindable layout dot item template. Throw that in there. Boom. So that's just by itself. Now what I was doing is I did have a separator between each of them. Let's see what this looks like. Now, ideally, this should calculate the height automatically, which would be great. And I probably need to, remove some of this stuff here. So let's just go ahead and comment this out for now. So I even have a gesture recognizer right here. But I can add that gesture recognizer internally, which would be ideal. Because it does all this stuff. Let's see what this looks like. I'm worried. Should have an alternate item template? What do you mean? Look at that. That's pretty good. Oh, this will be great. Oh man, this is exciting. Okay, so cool. So I think that I can do feed page, and I think I can do a in here I can do like a stack layout. Because who doesn't love a stack layout? Who doesn't love a stack layout? And then I can do a box view, height 1, and then a horizontal options, fill and expand, right? And then I can do this color here. Color should equal that. And then we can do spacing 0. Pretty sure padding is also 0. All right, let's see that there. Yeah, one day. Working on stuff. Can't talk about stuff. One day. I agree. I agree. Although the code behind would have broke, but yeah. I guess I could have left it in there and just modified stuff around. Copy pasted. Big old card view. I'm excited. I need to update this to 4.0 and then use visual and just get rid of my card view and add a proper card view. That'll be very exciting. Okay. So that is looking better, but it is not the same color as that, which is interesting. Ba-doop. That's funny because it's not actually favorited. Where is that color? Primary. What? Oh, let's pull the refresh color. Where is that? Huh. I'm curious where this color here came from. Okay, it looks all right. I think just on the, let me look at my device. It definitely looks a little bit too intense. So I bet I need to change it inside of my feed page. Where's my list separator? And how do I do a like 90? I think so, right? Oh, that's interesting because it is the default. It's like smart enough to know. Wow. That's interesting because it's like these are the same. These are the same. Header divider. Oh. That could be. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Because inside of this card view, there's a header divider. Go to definition, which is somewhere in the XAML. Header divider, boop. And, oh, iOS I give 0.5, that's interesting. And dynamic resource divider. That's interesting. Okay, so I guess I can just put that in there. So header divider. Okay, so then we can fix this up too. Let's do all about those reusable layouts. On platform, default is 1 and iOS equals 0.5. Get rid of this. God, so pretty. So pretty. So header divider instead of my box view. That's good. Thank you for that. That makes a lot of sense. Like, I'm going crazy. And then local header divider. Boop. Nice. Has anyone used the 3.5 carousel view? Oh, man. I have not. I think they have it in a... No, they have it in a feature flag. You can do that. Can't we just have a box view with a style? Yes. Probably. Heyo. Looks great. So I like that in general. Boop, boop, boop. That looks really good. And I bet the heights are going to see the issues inside there. So the other thing that I can do though is Android. How do I get a ripple effect on any control? Pretty sure you do. Selectable item background. Boom. That's what you really need to do. Let's see here. I wonder if I can do an effect. Go away. I want to add the ripply thing at some point. Yeah, you can just go and feature flag anything and use it. I've not used it yet though, but I need to because I have the carousel view in here. So I should do that maybe next week. I'll update that. Yes, I think you are correct, Matthew, that so there's a lot of old legacy code that probably the header divider, yeah, it's just a box view with a few styles, so I could definitely rip that out. Most likely, yeah. And put that somewhere, but we'll clean that up some. Same here, right? Same thing here. There's literally, this doesn't even need to be padding. This could just be margin now, to be honest with you. So one of those things. So that's a lot better. So what I need to do next is create a new effect, which I have, where are my effects at? I don't have any effects. Where am I? Oh. List view selection on top. This is the list view selection on top thing. Where is that at? I didn't create a routing effect? I did not create a routing effect. That is interesting. Let's do add new folder. That should go there. Selectable item background. That's definitely what I want. And that should give us the ripple when I tap on it. Add new class. So we can say ripple effect. So then what we can do is create a new ripple effect, but we're just gonna copy and paste this here because I'm lazy. And we'll say ripple effect, ripple effect, ripple effect. It's a platform effect. This just needs to be any view. Android dot views dot view, I guess. Set this. Oops. Set clickable. Clickable equals true, and then oh, I guess I can't do that, huh? There we go. It'll definitely be a view. Thank you is, yeah, then it has to be a view because it'll get it. Clickable view background. Set background. It'll be Android dot resource dot I have to get the drawable out of it. Thank you. Where's it at? Xamarin.Forms. They remove the context? Interesting. I think I just do application. Oh, you think control? Ah, thank you. Theme dot resolve. This will be this thing. There we go. Set background resource. Nice. Thank you. I love paired programming on here, which is great. What is this, man? Oh, that's the entire assembly, so I don't need that again. I guess, is it a view or is it a widget dot view? The view has to be the lowest form, right? So if that's a It's the lowest form. Yeah, Android view. Okay, cool. That's what I thought. So then let's go into my UI. Let's do a then effects, Xamarin routing. Everything does. Yeah, that's what I thought. Just wanted to be 100% sure. Just wanted to be 100% sure. Ripple effect. Add new class. Welcome back, Nikki, I think. There you go. Routing effect, base, Xamarin.Ripple effect. And then, if I'm correct, I should be able to say... And my IntelliSense should bring it in. Nice. Then what we need to do on here is we need to add a tap gesture Xamarin.Forms. Adding a tap gesture recognizer. I'm just going to go to the docs every single time. There we go. Boop. On here. Oops. Let's default to 1. We're going to add the gesture recognizer on there. Key, and that will be on session tapped. Can I just create that in the code behind? I like that. This could be on. We go to my code behind, into my pages here. Then we just created a new one. Boop. Then we can just slap this in here. Boop. And I'm assuming that this should be the sender. Oh man, I need oh, you know what I could do too is then I can do. No, that doesn't pass down any event arcs, huh? Well, the sender will be something. I'll put a breakpoint in there because I don't know what it's returning yet. Let's put a breakpoint here. Like, I don't know what it's doing yet. Let's see if this works. Command parameter. On the... Oh, does this have a command? Yeah. That's good. The problem though will be, so I need to, do something like this where it has the binding context and can do it. Yeah. I think it's, sender as view. I think so. Probably that. That's what I'm thinking, Matthews, is something like that. And then I should really put that in the view model though, even though, my navigation is there, but I should probably put it there. If I look at the feed code behind, I should put it in a command parameter. Let's look at my view model for that puppy. favorite command. Yeah, see, then I could pass in a session and then do it there probably. And I think I pass in a page into here. Nope. I just need to pass it the navigation context around, I think, and then go from there. That's interesting. Let's see here. Is building? It's building because I changed a bunch of stuff in the Android thing now. What is it? Does it still have that stuff installed? Essential Xamarin. I think these also have the, they don't have the, I only need the parents. I have so many in here, too many in here. Okay. Yeah, some multi-decks. That's interesting. So I could probably put this into a higher resolution mode too. At least look better. Okay, cool. Conference. So if my effect is working, which it is not. Well, I get a tap though, so that's good. And let's see what the sender is. It is a stack layout, so it is definitely a forms view, which has a binding context of. Oh, I guess how does it know? I guess it would be the. Come on. Visual element, which has a base of navigable, which has a base of forms element. We're going down the stack here, which has a base of bindable object, which has a binding context. That's correct. So that's good. What I also want to make sure is that my ripple effect is doing my thing. That should work. Hello. Okay, so we'll just do the tap gesture because I'm lazy right now. So so yeah, we can go here and then we can say
I'm way up, I feel blessed.
Borake, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. I'm gonna be streaming all the time. So this could be a. I could do if sender as a view is. I guess is we'll do the stuff here. Let's say var session equals can I do that? I just want it to be the inverse, right? Like if it's not that, return. Else if not sender or view dot binding is session return. It's not the most. I want an is not. It is not. Is that a thing that I can get? Because that would be great. And then here, just do that. Okay. But I want to see why my... Yeah, I can definitely do the command up top and get rid of this. I mean, I would like to. I think it'd be prettier. We can do that next. let's just probably, yeah, command would be better. It's funny because I have a command here even. Like for no reason, right? I could just pass it down. So, okay, so control is null. What? That's interesting. That is... So that's why my thing isn't working. But... definitely, if I go into... if I tab on it, though, it goes to where it needs to go. Okay. So the next thing we want to do is, yeah. Yeah, I've never done Android TV stuff, but it's just an Android app with different layouts, just usually the same sessions. There might be a conference or a conference video actually, maybe. I just focus on the main apps now. Let's see. So if I was to do a public eye navigation. All right, let's see here. There's my navigation. What am I doing? All right, then
I'm way up, I feel blessed.
coding for me. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. So funny enough, I just do this here. So let's put this here into our page. This will be a feed.
I'm way up, I feel blessed.
Oh, the STM. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. There we go. Then down here, I can just do something like call the navigation. And then I should have something like, don't need that. Oh, I will need that eventually, but let's see here. Refresh command, that's good. We want a few view models. So we want a I command of notification. Notification command to notification command. Oh boy. Let's do notification command. Then a we also want to create a, this is passing in a, oh, it just goes to the notifications page. That's easy enough. Weirdly enough, it just does that. Okay, that's easy. So that one will be async. Command. Paste that in there. Oh, I have like a navigation service. I don't even need the navigation. Durr. How do I get the navigation service? Where'd that come from? Oh. What's that thing called? An navigation service? Oh, I don't have access to that from my page. I see. I made it like I made it so abstracted that like I couldn't even pull that in. That's interesting. Yeah, I was like, oh, I really don't want to navigate to and from pages in my view model, but I kind of really do. So I'm just gonna move that there. Now it lives there. Take that. Oh, I don't have access to my app logger. That's interesting too. Where's my app logger? This should be in here. Oh, it's funny because this thing has a navigation that I actually pass into it. Yeah, man, I did some interesting things. I did some really interesting things in this code. Let's get our logger. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can't do it here because I did all these things because my UI is very abstracted away from my... Yeah, we're just going to remove all this. All this code, removing it. I was trying to be all fancy, and I don't need to be fancy because it doesn't need to be there. Stupid. Yeah. Because I have a very, very clean separation, so my view models can't even talk to my pages. So I'm just going to leave it there. We're leaving it there because it works. It's like, oh, that's interesting. Oh, yeah, now I remember why I did it, because I was like, I really want these things to be super separated and never talk to each other. Seems silly now in retrospect. So let's remove that then. There we go. Okay, so what we want to do is figure out why our ripple effect is not coming in, and why this is null. Which is interesting. I don't understand how it could be null. Maybe it hasn't been created yet. All those layers, layers on layers on layers on layers on layers on layers on layers. Oh yeah, I don't need that because I don't do that anymore. Why is my ripple effect not being created? It says it's null. See? It's null. Locals, this. Container. It's a container. Oh, because it's not a view. That's the...
I'm way
it's a stack layout.
up, I feel blessed.
I feel blessed. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. All right, so now this should work. Binding plus events plus views. Yeah. There you go. Yep. Shove it all in there. So you do you. Oh, I got some text messages. Ooh. Our Twitch. Whoa, cool. Michael also sent me. Okay, so container, which is a default renderer, which is a view. There we go. Clickable, false. Cool. And it still doesn't work. That's interesting. So I have so many of these, you can see it right there. How doesn't that work? Let's see if it actually resolved it or not. This should break it down and then bring it back. No. Nope. All right, let's try it one more time. All right, let's see. Selectable item background, right? That's what it is. A selectable item background. Oh, clickable. Selectable? I was like, maybe it throws an exception. Oh, of course it throws an exception because that thing is null. Container. Why don't we just do view dot context? Because it's like, I have it. So there we go. Get the context of the view, not the control, because I'm an idiot. It's like, oh, because I just catch all my exceptions. That's always a good thing to do. Boop. Out value is that the view. I can set background resource. Do that. Still does not do a ripple effect. Huh. That's interesting. Let's try setting the foreground instead. There is no foreground. Maybe I need to do... I probably want that. Selectable item borderless as well. It could be it. Set foreground. put a using around that too, because I need to dispose of it. Set the foreground to the background. Yeah, well, that's the thing. So I set it to clickable here, and Baron knows what I'm trying to do. He knows exactly what I'm trying to do, and why doesn't it do it? It should be easier than this. That resource ID. Well, you can set the foreground, right? But so if I set the background resource, which I get the resource ID of this, which seems correct. And then here, I get a ripple drawable, which is my foreground. My foreground is null, so that seems like it should do it. Oh, jeez. This is certainly the best one. Thank you. Not working this, along with clickable, focusable. Oh, you think the gestures are intercepting the tap? That would be annoying. I can remove it and then see. I'll do that next if this focusable thing doesn't work. If so, that would be very upsetting. You could be correct though. Okay, let's try to remove the gesture recognizer. Oh, I'd be pissed if that was the case. Shouldn't be. Although this is a lot nicer code even if I don't get the ripple, but I should get the ripple. I should get the ripple. Whoa. Okay, that's interesting. So okay, so it definitely is, by the way. So it definitely is eating it up. Double ripple. Because I had borderless on. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a good one. Thanks, that's a good one, yeah. Double ripple explosion. So the problem then becomes that yes, the it doesn't send it the tap event to the underlying control. GitHub.com/Xamarin/Xamarin.Forms. And then here, see, that's what you want it to do, right? Like, I need to probably fix up some of this header stuff, but yeah. That looks beautiful. Okay, so I'm gonna create a bug. It blocks the underlying views click event from firing. Bug report description. Let's commit this code and then they can see it. So take for instance this code. Test the order. Okay. You think that if I move this underneath, it'll make a difference? I can almost guarantee you not. Okay, just to be sure. Nope. Nope. And then what we can do is, yeah, just to be sure, but it's there. So unless there's some other property on this gesture recognizer that I can like pass it down. It just gobbles it up. That's what it does. It gobbles it up. Which is very upsetting. The only other thing I can think of... Yeah, I mean... Not cool, basically. See... But that should work, and they should fix that because no one's ever tried it. But with this new thing, you do want a selector like every single time, right? A ripple effect every single time. Let's push this code, and then I gotta go. It's been 2 hours. It's been 2 hours. I gotta go. We made good progress on upgrading and then doing this. I'm very proud of us right now. So, and start to refactor out Bindable. Okay, let's push that there. Then we're gonna give them this branch. Push it. Push it, push it, push it. Ripple. Last known, none. Android. Android, probably others. NuGet package version 3.5.0. 28.0.0.1. Android. C. Click event is passed down to be handled by the platform. Actual behavior, it is gobbled up. Version with issue 3.5.0. VS 2017. Then they could do this. Cool. Let's go to here. Refresh that one. See this branch. Boop. Cool. Bug submitted. All right, we did it. All right, everyone. It's been 2 hours. Thanks for everyone hanging out today. A lot of people on the stream. Really cool. Apparently everyone else is snowed in. So that's super rad. I hope everyone's has a really amazing day. They're hanging out. Actually, let's just see if anyone else is coding or doing anything. Let's see here. I'll say tell Michael streaming. We'll read. I said we can sync tomorrow too on setup. Let's see. Let's see what else we got going on. Let's see what else is happening over on this stuff. It's very upsetting. Very upsetting because a ripply would be nice. So let's see who else is streaming on the Twitch. On the Twitch. Let's see. Anything good? Anything good? Me. We just head over to Dev Chatter, I guess, huh? All right. We will raid the Dev Chatter and then dip out. All right, so he's coding some ASP.NET Core. That sounds cool. All right, so thanks everyone for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna dip out here, but hang on. I'll raid over to Dev Chatter. Tell them that James sent. Tell them that James from Microsoft sent him some traffic. So we'll do that. All right, let's go ahead and play some remix Shia LaBeouf. Thanks everyone for hanging out. It's been super fun. It was actually really fun. I love coding, so I can't help myself. All right, cheers guys. Bye.
Some people dream success. Don't let your dreams be dreams. You should get to the point where anyone else will quit, and you're not gonna stop there. So just do it. Make your dreams come true. Do it. Nothing is impossible. Do it. Make your dreams come true. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Just do it. Do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams.
James and friends, greetings. Raid defenses definitely need to be activated here. Hang on, we got the hype coming in. I think that ought to cover us. We've got our hype shield in place. Greetings, welcome everyone. Hello, hello. Hopefully you're enjoying your Saturday. Alright, you know what? I don't have enough stuff in here yet, so rather than coming up with what the structure is for this, I am actually just going to put this right in the root of this, and